Hello, good morning, and thank you for attending your practice and keeping up your practice. And let's just start with centering ourselves. So, if you're one of those folks who practice yoga once a week, just think about why not do it more than once. Even 10 minutes per day is a good way to keep yourself motivated and continuing the practice. The key is that you need to constantly keep thinking of your health, your fitness, your practice. That's how you can sustain it for a long time. So let's start with some warming up. Work the fingers in and out. Rotate the hands. In both directions. Work your elbows. Inhaling out and exhaling in. And then rotate your arms, working your shoulders. And in the other direction. Okay, look over your left shoulder and your right. Come back to neutral, rotate your head. And in the other direction. Come back to neutral, flex your neck a few times up and down. Back to neutral. Okay, it's a good way to start your session. And what we'll do is let's start with Rukshasana. So you want to stand on your right and fold the left into the right. Take use a chair for support or a wall. So if you're cloudy in your head, it makes it harder to balance. Okay, so it's okay to use some support. And release, shake your leg. And try the tree on the other leg as well. And release, shake your leg. Now switching to standing mountain. Lengthening your arms and locking the elbows. Point your index fingers up at the ceiling. Throughout your body. Let go of tension. Okay, so you got to let that energy flow. As you breathe, feel what is happening within the body. And slowly release. Okay. Now let's go into, get into a stance. So you want to try to experiment with the distance between the 2 feet. Sometimes you might be holding it too close and that will prevent you from reaching down for the triangle. Okay, so let's go ahead and point the left foot to the side, right inside. Okay, and then arms parallel to the mat, look over the left shoulder. Let go of tension from your legs. Then reaching down for the triangle. Come back up, shake your legs, and now for the 2 postures on the other side. Back to your stance. This time you're going to turn to your right, so right foot to the left, right foot to the side, and the left foot inside. Start with the arms parallel to the mat, looking over the right shoulder. And now reach down for the triangle. and come back up. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Now let's try the rotated triangle. It's more challenging. So go back to stance, point your left foot to the side, right inside, and instead of reaching down with your left hand, you're going to reach down with your right hand and take the left hand up. Okay, so you're looking towards the back. Yeah, come back up. Okay, so this is a great way to kind of work your middle. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. Rotate a triangle on the right side. So left arm goes down this time. Good. Now let's come back up. Shake your legs. And we tried the tree. Now let's try the chair. So you want to sit down, tucking in your kneecaps behind the toes. Lengthen your back and arms. Hold and breathe. Okay, release. Okay. Now let's do the moon on the right side, half moon. So we're doing the modification or variation of the moon. So you want to go ahead and rest the right hand on the mat as you straighten the leg and raise the left leg up. Really great way to strengthen your legs. Let's try the same on the left side. Okay, release, come back up, standing, shake your legs. Good flow of energy in the body for now. Now let's go ahead and try some sun salutations, but let's warm up with the back bend first. And then hinge at the hips, reaching down and forward into the forward bend. Hold and breathe. You can hold your elbows, let your trunk and arms pull on your lower back. So with each exhalation you got to let go of your lower back. Okay, that's how you feel that lengthening and release. and come back up. So that loosens up our middle or the lower back, and now we're good to try the intermediate sun salutation. Walk up to 3/4 of your mat. Start with prayer position. Step 1. Step 2 is back bend. Step 3 is standing forward bend. 4 is the lunge, left foot back. And downward dog is 5th step. And then 6th is the stretch. 7th is your upward dog. Downward dog is 8. Right foot ahead lunge 9. Standing forward bend, exhale 10. 11 is your back bend, and 12 is your prayer position. So this is a 12-step sun salutation. One more time, inhale, back bend, and then exhale, standing forward bend. This time right foot goes to the back, lunge, downward dog, and stretch, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, downward dog, left foot ahead, lunge, and standing forward bend, exhale. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. So as I was saying, 10 minutes per day of yoga. Even if you just do sun salutations, let's say 6 times or 8 times, that will keep you in great health and shape. So please consider dedicating yourself to 10 minutes per day to keep up your health. And then let's release, okay? So let's go down to the mat, and you want to stand on the knees. If it is hard on your knees, you can use a piece of cloth. First, let's try the half camel. Reach down to your left with your left hand on the left heel. Right arm up, pushing your hips out to the front. Nice, easy, deep breathing. Just hold as long as you can, 1 or 2 breaths is fine. And that's how you start. Okay, now let's try the half camel on the right side. Right hand on the right heel, left arm up. Again, you got to push the hips out to the front, that way it releases your lower back. Hold and breathe. And release. Okay, and you do that half extended camel in preparation for the full camel. And for those of you who can't, you can try the full camel where you place the hands on the heels. Otherwise, just keep the hands on the back, on the hips. And come back up. So don't limit yourself just because of the class. So you can try what you're comfortable with. Let's go ahead and settle down into the diamond posture. Hold your hands in chin mudra. You got to form a loop with your index and thumb fingers and stretch the rest of them out. Let the palm face up. Hold and breathe. Now go ahead and just give yourself some space between the knees, and you want to stretch on the mat, reaching down and forward. Rest the forehead on the mat. Again, hold and breathe. You could get a good stretch in your back now. And then take your hands to the back, palms up, and let go of your shoulders. You can let go of all thoughts. Breathe and experience the posture. And then come back up and into a table position. Now let's work our lower back more, okay? So hands below the shoulders and knees below the hips. So what you want to do first is raise the right leg up as you look up, and then as you exhale, right knee and the head together. So try to work or engage your lower back here. And now switch sides, try the same with the other leg. Okay, release. And now just for a moment, giving your arms a break, sit down in diamond posture. And from here, let's get down to the mat on the trunk. Keep your hands so that the fingertips are in line with the crown of your head or slightly ahead. Inhale, push the chin out of the mat, lifting the trunk up without engaging your arms. Down as you exhale. A couple more times. Warming up your back. This time you want to raise the trunk, hold and breathe. And then release the forehead down. And then push the chin out, raise the trunk, this time engage the arms. Try to keep your shoulders low and elbows tucked into the body. Hold as long as you can. For about 8 good breaths is a good amount of time. and release. Take your hands, arms to the back, palms up, and rest the chin on the mat. Inhale, raise the left leg as straight up as possible. Down as you exhale. Couple more times. And then hold the leg up, continue to breathe. Release. Now same with the right leg. Inhale up and down as you exhale. Next time you inhale, hold the leg up, continue to breathe. And release. For a moment, just rest your face on his side to release tension in the neck. And now we want to put the cobra and the lokes together. Hold the ankles with your hand. So you got to do this slowly. First, just raise the trunk to the extent you can. Take a couple breaths now, so you figure out your level of comfort. Then see if you can raise the legs up, or if not, it's okay. Just the trunk or just the legs up is okay. Hold and breathe. Good. Now let's release and turn ourselves to rest on the back on the mat. Stretch your right leg out and pull the left knee into your chest. Either wrapping the hands around the knees or holding the inner thigh. Apply a good amount of pressure, healthy amount of pressure on your abdomen. Keep both the feet pointing up to the ceiling. Slow, nurturing breathing. Now let's strengthen the core. Take a deep breath, hold your breath. Bring the head up to the knee and expel the air. Go back, try it a few times. And now stretch the left leg out and pull the right knee into your chest. Hold and breathe. Now again, hold the breath, come up and expel the air, working your core. And then bring both the feet on the mat, legs bent at the knees, dropping each knee to its side. Letting go of your lower back. Use your hands to gently press the legs down, so this way it opens up the hip further. Hold and breathe. Slowly bringing the knees back up into the bridge now, pressing your feet into the mat, lifting the hips up, working your spine towards the neck. Keep your legs as parallel to each other as possible. Hold and breathe. Breathe mainly through your lungs now. It's all athletic breathing, not abdominal breathing. Slowly releasing the hips down, and then you want to slowly bring yourself up into a squat. Start with sitting on your toes and lowering the heels down. Hands in prayer position, pushing the knees out, opening the hips, rotating the hips, opening the hips. Lengthen your back. And release. Now come back to easy posture. Try the twist. Turn to your left hand back, right hand on the outside of the left knee. Back as up as possible. Slow breathing. Come back to neutral and turning to your right and back. Hold and breathe. Come back to neutral And finally, let's try our forward bend. So go ahead and stretch the legs out to the side and slowly taking your time, first on the left side. So count yourself at least about 15 nice and easy breaths, okay, on the left side. Come back up to neutral, and now on the right side. And then come back to easy posture. Let's try Jalandhara Bandha, which is a throat lock. Inhale, hold your breath, drop your chin, locking your throat. Hold as long as you're comfortable, then let go whenever you're ready to breathe. One more time. Count how long you can hold that breath. It could be 20 seconds, 30, 40. And if you do find time, post it on the chat, on the channel, just to motivate yourself. Okay, with that, we'll end our class today. Hope you enjoyed the session, and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you